Okay, what we're showing you here is a Briggs and Stratton 11.5 horsepower engine with a faulty built-in decompressor. The decompressor's failed on this engine, so it won't start because there's too much compression. Basically, the starter motor is not man enough on these engines to spin it over against compression, so they have to have a decompressor. Now, apparently these decompressors fail, very common for them to fail, and this one's failed. I don't know what's gone wrong inside, it's either worn or it's broke or whatever, but this thing is 30 years old. This mower here, what we've got, is it's 30 years old, this mower. So I didn't really want to spend a lot of time and money fixing it, because a replacement camshaft and decompressor is 100 quid, and you have to take the engine out, strip the engine down. I think not doing that's not a big problem. I think getting the pulley off the bottom of the engine would be a big problem, because it's 30 years old, it could be rusted on and God knows what else. So I really didn't want to do that, although I've spent a lot of money replacing the tyres. I've had a new carburettor on it, done a lot of work on it, rewired it, all sorts of things, done a lot of modifications. I only use it to tow a trailer about, and as a standby I have another ride-on mower, so if the other one breaks I use this one. So it was either scrap it or try and fix it. And what I've done is, if you just zoom in on it again, I'll show you that there. If you can see that blue button that I pressed, that blue button there, what this is, because the internal decompressors failed, and I don't know where the bits are, I'm just hoping they're lodged in the bottom of the engine somewhere. Because the internal decompressors failed, I fitted a decompressor from a chainsaw. I've drilled and tapped a hole just beside the spark plug, which is right on top of the valves, and I've drilled it and tapped it. It's a 3/8 cycle. It should be 10mm by 1mm thread, but 3/8 cycle is near enough, makes no difference, the same size. So it's in there, it's tight, and to start it you push the button in. That drops the compression enough so that the engine can spin over, but it's still got enough compression to fire. And when it fires, it blows the valve shut on its own, so you don't have to shut it, you don't have to close it, it closes on its own. It's a very clever device. I wasn't sure whether it was going to work, but it works fine. So I just thought I'd share that. It's a way of overcoming a non-starter, and they will not start if you don't have a decompressor on. They'll not start. I'll just show you, see if I can show you. That's the valve now is shut, and if you just watch the top of the engine there, and I'll try and start it with the decompression shut. See that it's got so much compression now that the starter motor is not man enough to start it. It won't spin over. So you've got to get the engine turning and get a bit of flywheel action working. Then the momentum of the flywheel takes over compression, but you've got to get it going first. So you need to lower the compression. It's a poor idea. This is just because they put a cheap starter motor on. They put a starter motor on which is a permanent magnet. If that was a series wound motor, this wouldn't happen. All cars have series wound motors. They have a lot more torque. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It's a bit of a bodge, but it works. It'll run. I've had this mower like 8 years, 9 years, something like that. It's 30 years old. The next time if it blows up, if something goes wrong inside and it picks up on them bits that's in the bottom of the engine, then that'll be the end of the mower. But it'll do for me anyway. Okay, I just thought I'd just share that. That's a way to overcome a faulty decompressor. The valve cost me about 12 quid, and then you drill and tap it took me about an hour. Okay, bye.